you looking for answers or guidance? Join us on Across the Veil, and let our psychics help guide you. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoy the show.
Hi everyone, welcome to Across the Veil. I'm your host, the Psychic Cat. On tonight's show, we have Angelic Rose. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. Now tonight, you're doing 1 free card questions, or you have your pendulum there also, don't you?
Yes, I do. I've got my rose quartz pendulum here.
Yeah, so anyone wants a question, she is doing 1 free questions or 1 card. Anything else, 3 card is already up. They're $20 donation readings. And so what cards you got there you're using tonight?
I've got, I was going to do the angel cards today. So I've got Archangel Oracle.
Nice.
Yeah, they're really beautiful. The pictures and that on those. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful cards. And I've got messages from your angels.
Nice.
So,
Very nice. If anyone has a question, please put it in the comments. Or just say hi to us if you're watching. And hi to everyone out on all our other platforms that are tuning in.
Let us know where you're from.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anyone wants more in-depth reading, that are $20. We can get you in the studio for Angelic Rose's next show also. So let us know in the comments if you want a live reading in the studio. And so tell us a bit about, oh, here we go. I was going to ask you a question, but we have a viewer, Wendy Hefner. Can I get a 1 card reading?
Hi, Wendy. How are you? You sure can.
And hello to Mina. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, everyone else.
Hi, Mina. How are you? You're from Minneapolis. I hope I said that right. Okay. Oh, so we've got some really strong messages coming in here, Wendy. I've just had one of the cards literally fly out straight away for you. So I'm just going to pick it up. Okay, so Wendy, the card that came out for you literally just flew out of the deck. So it's a really strong message for you. And this card is Archangel Michael. And it's saying, I'm not sure whether you can see the picture there. Beautiful, beautiful picture. He's holding a sword and a like a flame, like those things that they run with. Says, remember who you are. So it says, you are a powerful, loving and creative child of God, and you are very loved, Wendy. So basically that message for you today, Wendy, has come out. I feel that you have had some recent times where you may have sort of lost yourself and lost your identity. As we go through life, we tend to get caught up and busy with things. And I feel that that card's come out for you today to let you know that, even though, you probably haven't stopped for a moment and reflected on yourself and reflected on your life, that card is saying to you that basically try and remember who you are. You are someone and you are loved, and you've had some great accomplishments in your life, and I feel that you've been just quite busy recently and possibly helping others and family, and not being able to actually sit and reflect back on yourself and the major accomplishments that you have done and helping others. So basically remember who you are, and my tip for you is to reflect. Just take some time out and reflect on yourself and the beautiful things that you have done, and know your true value, Wendy. So you've got people that love you, and yeah, it's just a hint to let you know to sit back and just take some reflection on yourself and love yourself, because you're a beautiful person. So I hope that resonated for you, Wendy. And I hope that was, you know, a lovely message for you. Mina Marcellus says, I am very well, thank you. How are you this beautiful day? I'm fantastic, Mina. Thanks for asking. Wendy Hefner says, I love Archangel Michael. Thank you very much. You're so welcome, Wendy. It was a beautiful message, wasn't it? Nikki Stacy, she would like a card, please. I hope you're well, Nikki. Thanks for joining us today on Across the Veil. Okay. So I'm just going to shuffle again and connect in for Nikki. We've got a beautiful day here too. I'm in Melbourne, so I can hear the birds outside and the sun's out. I'm not sure where you're from, Nikki. Let us know. Okay. So, Nikki, I've had another card come out for you. I don't usually choose them. The cards normally come out for me for your message. Archangel Raphael. So as we just had a card from Archangel Michael, I've got one now from Archangel Raphael, and they're the major archangels. So, you know, Uriel and Gabriel and Michael and Raphael. So Archangel Raphael, this card that's come out for you, Nikki, says breathe. So take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. So what I am feeling as I connect in with you, Nikki, in with your energy is basically you have been going over some old things, some old issues in your head, and you may have been, you know, procrastinating and dwelling on things from the past. So basically, the card that you've got is breathe. So it's asking you to not release, but reflect back on those things that may be repeating in your head, and literally, you know, take in some deep breaths, take some time out for yourself, Nikki, to go back and reflect on those things that might be causing havoc or bothering you, you know, whether or not you're having a few sleepless nights, you know, worrying over issues that have happened in the past that we all know that if we worry about things from the past that we can't actually fix, you know, what's done is done. You may not be in a moment in your life where you're ready to release those things, but the more that we open up our mind and go back to those things that possibly didn't work out well and then reflect on them, it's allowing that to come to our consciousness, and then eventually, you know, release them later on as we know that they no longer serve us. So I hope that, you know, and actually breathing, it's going to help to awaken your soul, awaken your energy, and it's going to help to release those patterns that you know, have been stuck on quite recently. You know, things that have happened and things that you may or could have done differently. So I hope that's been helpful for you, Nikki, and please let me know in the comments if that resonates for you. The Archangel cards. Wendy Hefner says, thank you again. The reading was well taken. You're welcome, Wendy. Thanks for coming onto the show and being one of our supporters and our viewers. It was my pleasure. These Archangel... Hello, Kristen Fallon. Kristen is asking for a card, please. What a beautiful dog you've got in that photo there, Kristen. Is that your dog, or is it possibly could be a dog that maybe has passed over, or is that your current dog? Okay. Nikki Stacy says, thank you. It does resonate. I have been trying to let go of the past. Not easy, but trying. Certainly, Nikki. Excuse me. And I did feel when I was doing that reading, Nikki, that you're not ready to let it go. You're still, I can feel that you're still not dwelling, but you still got those things coming up. So there's always a good time for things to go, and it's probably not the right time, but at least you are realizing that and reflecting on that, and that's the first step. So well done, Nikki. Okay, so I'm doing the card reading now for Kristen. Fantastic. So Kristen, the card that I have here, okay, Kristen says it's my parents' dog. It's a beautiful, beautiful dog. The card that I've had come out is Archangel Jeremiah. I can never say that correctly. Jeremiah. It says all is well. So beautiful, beautiful angel there. Basically, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. Things we don't understand. So there may be some things that are going to come forward to you, and possibly some things have been happening in the last month or so, and you're not understanding why these things are happening. Kristen Fallon says, thank you. You're welcome. So, Kristen, this card is basically saying that all is well, and it's a message from your angels to basically say that even though these things have been happening, and there may be a few more things to come forth to you, it's letting you know that everything is how it is supposed to be. So try not to be afraid, and try and not dwell and wonder why these things are happening, because these things are happening for reasons, and they're supposed to be. So they have their own place in your life at the moment, and there's reasons that these things are happening. Possibly some synchronicities happening where you'll think, oh, gee, I wonder why that happened, because such and such and such. So synchronicities happen when spirit are trying to connect with us as well. And I'm feeling that that's what's been happening for you recently. And the card is basically just letting you know that things are going to all fall into place. So, yeah, you'll soon understand, and it'll all come to fruition for you, and you'll be able to understand it soon. But at the moment, just try and go with the flow and understand that, these things are happening for reasons, and all is well. So there's nothing at all to be afraid of. And synchronicities can be things like, if you thinking of a loved one, and then you have a feather where you walk out the front and you've got a feather in your pathway. So that's a message from the angels that, of a loved one trying to connect with you. If you're seeing angel numbers and things like that. But with your case, I'm feeling that some past events, you've been wondering why they've happened, and you've been looking into it, and it's basically just letting you know that all is well and things are going to be okay. So I hope that resonated for you, and gives you some guidance and support. Just to let you know as well, everyone, that I've got my pendulum here as well. So if anyone had a direct question, I'm able to answer that. So with the pendulum, it's basically a yes or no answer that you'll receive, and they're more so for questions that if you've got one question that you're wanting to know the answer to, I can use the pendulum. Shark T Sirius, could I please receive a reading, please, and thank you? Most certainly, Shark T. Sorry, I've had a bit of a cold recently, so I'm just at the end of that. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Is it Shati? I've had a card fly out for you, and the card that came out was clairsentience. So this card is clairsentience is a spiritual ability. So our clairs relate to different abilities that we have as you know, psychically, and the card has a picture of Archangel Raguel, and it basically says, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So if you have been receiving different messages lately through your clairsentience, and if you're not aware of that meaning, let me know and I can elaborate on that more. But basically, clairsentience is one of the clairs that we have, and you would have been just recently and receiving these messages through, whether it be from spirit or whether it be, you know, psychic and intuitive messages. And I'm feeling that your clairs are opening up, where you're being shown that possibly this is something that you need to. You're being shown by your guides that your psychic abilities are opening, and they're showing you that this is basically something that you can tap into when you want to, and be able to, you know, connect into spirit or connect into intuitive meanings. So you'll be receiving, you know, physical and emotional signs as your clairsentience opens up. And if you've just started delving into, you know, spiritual work, it's a good clair that's opening up for you, and you'll be able to develop that even further, your clairsentience. Shakti says yes, correct. Fantastic. So that's just basically confirming that that clair is one of your stronger clairs at the moment, your clairsentience. And, you know, to work on that. So I'm glad that resonates for you, Shakti. And Shakti says, I have been meditating. Meditation is one of the most well-deserved. It's one of the most, you know, it's a really good, meditation is a really good way for you to actually tap into those senses as well. So fantastic. Good on you for doing that meditation. Not only does meditation relax you, but it also helps in opening up your abilities more. Yeah, so I don't know whether you've had messages from your angels as well recently, Shakti, but they're watching over you as well as you know, open up those clairs. So thank you for allowing me to do that reading for you. Shakti says, so lovely. Thank you for confirming, darling. You're welcome. You're welcome, sweetheart. And it's lovely to have someone on the show that's opening them up spiritually as well. Such a beautiful gift. So let me know who else we've got on. I'd love to say hello. And if you're wanting a 1 or a 3 card reading, basically I'm doing the 1 card reading for free, or there is the 3 card reading for $20 US. And in the 3 card reading, I'll basically pull 3 cards for you from a deck of your choice. I've got oracle cards and angel cards. I've also got just psychic messages and things like that, and then basically do a 3 card reading for you, which is more in depth as opposed to pulling just the 1 card. So if anyone's wanting the 3 card reading, just let me know. As I said before, I've got the pendulum here as well. I'm not sure if any of you are new to pendulum, but I do pendulum readings as well. So I'm feeling that there's a lot more of you that wanting a readings, but you're not putting your hand up. I'm feeling that energy because I feel a lot of energy in these cards today as well as I'm shuffling. And I'm feeling like they've got that much energy that they're just literally wanting to jump out for you. So let me know if you're on the show and you're wanting one of those readings. Let me know where you're from. It's the weekend and how your weekend's been. Crystal Madison says hello. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Lovely. Thanks for joining the show. Crystal Madison says, I don't have the $20. That's fine, Crystal. You would like a one-card reading? Sure, that's fine. Okay. So I'll just connect in with you, Crystal, and pull that card for you. So just bear with me. I'm feeling like I'm just going to change card decks to these ones for you, Crystal. Messages from the angels. Crystal says, I'm from the New Orleans, but I live in Florida now. Beautiful. I myself haven't actually been over there, but I would say it is a beautiful place. Crystal says you're the sweetest. Thank you. You are too, doll. Okay. Usually when I'm on and I start getting shivers, I've got spirit coming through. Not sure whether you've got a grandmother. I'm feeling like it's a female energy with me at the moment for you, Crystal. Possibly a grandmother coming through for you, wanting to say hello as I'm connecting in with you. Yeah, but definitely a female energy for you, and it's almost as though she's looking down on you and doting. Let me know if you've got a grandmother in spirit. Crystal says yes. Okay. It's beautiful, beautiful energy, but it was quite strong as well, Crystal. I feel that it was almost as if she was just barging in all of a sudden and wanting to say hello. Quite a bold personality, and wanting to step in and let you know that she is okay and she's in spirit, but she's basically watching over you every day and wanted to let you know that she loves you and is so proud of you. And as I said, she's quite a strong personality type. She literally just came in, and I was getting those cold shivers and things up my back. So yeah. Oh, Crystal, I took care of my grandmother before because she passed. Yes. So that's beautiful of you to do, and obviously why she came in so strongly. She's still here with me now. She's definitely still with me here now. But she's basically letting me know that if at times you feel that you've got a presence or you feel like as though there's something there, she's placing her arms around you and basically letting you know that she's there, even though, at times you may not know that she's there, basically saying thank you for the love and the care that you gave her before she passed, and letting you know that she's okay. She's definitely okay. She's out of pain now and she's on the opposite side. Okay, so I'm just trying to do this card for you now. It's lovely when spirit comes in, actually. I don't often have spirit come through when I'm doing these readings, so it's that was really nice for you as well, Crystal. Okay. All right. Okay. I've got the card for you, Crystal. It's Angel Shanti. And it says, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So that's for you. And it's letting you know that you will have some, times where you'll basically feel at peace, and you'll feel possibly that come over you and compelling you to slow down and relax and just be at peace, because the angels are guiding you and they're letting you know that they are helping you to, slow down and come into a state of relaxation. You've been quite busy, and they're letting you know that you need to slow down and just take a breath, because things can get hectic and we can sometimes lose ourselves in this busy world. But basically, the things that you've had recently and that you've accomplished and you're trying to get accomplished, that there is a smooth road coming ahead, and things will fall more into place just as you breathe and relax. So there's beautiful, beautiful things coming, and just remember to relax and take deep breaths for yourself. So let me know if that card resonated for you. Debbie Powell Shane says, hello, I need a reading badly today. So you're not feeling too well, Debbie? Crystal says, wow, that was so right, straight on. Thank you so much. I assume was on the end. You're welcome. You're welcome, Crystal. Debbie, so you would like a reading today, Debbie? Certainly. I hope you're okay. You're in a bit of, I feel that you're feeling very distraught at the moment. If you're wanting to share with us, that's great. Otherwise, if you're not, that's fine, Debbie, but I'll connect in with you now and pull a card for you. I'm going to swap back over to the Archangel cards. And I'm just going to light some sage just for a moment, or some palo actually, just to clear the bit of the energy. Yeah, so Debbie, I hope you're okay. And yeah, I'm feeling that you're distraught at the moment. You've been shedding a few tears, I feel. Debbie, grandmum's funeral was today, and a new relationship that I wanted to know if it's going to go anywhere, or am I wasting my time? It's just sad. My condolences for you, Debbie, for your grandmother. And I hope that, after the funeral today, that you're able to, I know it's a very, very sad day. It always is, and it's a very hard day. I hope that you're able to take some time out later for yourself and, rest, because these things, funerals and passings of people can take its toll on us. So, I know that it's been a most difficult day today for you, and I'm sending you strength, Debbie, to get through that, and, the time that's coming ahead, some strength and some love to get through that. And I'm going to connect in with you now with whether or not your relationship with this person is going to come about. Let me know, Debbie. I'm feeling I'll do the pendulum for you for that question, actually, rather than a card, if that's okay. Let me know, Debbie, if it's okay for me to use the pendulum. So this is a pendulum. So let me know if it's okay for me to use that for your question, or whether you wanted just a card for that question. So the pendulum readings are usually just a direct yes or no answer. Okay, so Debbie says that they are fine. The pendulum, Debbie, or the cards? Just let me know. Debbie says, I haven't dated for 3 years and have in, and now I wonder if it's a go. Okay, sure. So you're wondering whether it's the right time now to go out and date. And so you're wanting the pendulum? Debbie says the pendulum. And whether or not this, so you've met someone, Debbie, is that right? You've met someone that you're been sort of going out as friends. You're wanting to know whether that particular person is going to be the one for you. I just want to clarify if that was where it's going for you. So I'm just cleansing the pendulum for you. I'm getting an S Stephen, a Stephen or a Steve's coming to me at the moment. Whether you've got a friend called Stephen, Debbie, or someone starting with S. Yes, and Debbie says yes, and he was a guy from school from 30 years ago. It's a reconnect. Okay, all right, beautiful. Thank you for clarifying that. So I'm just gonna set up the pendulum now, and then I'll do that reading for you. So if you can let me know his name, Debbie, it helps me to connect in. So his name's Billy. Okay. So will Debbie and Billy further this friendship, and will it blossom into a relationship? Will Debbie and Billy forward their friendship into a relationship? I'm trying not to move the pendulum at the moment. I'll show you in a moment once it stabilizes. Okay. So Debbie, I'm getting a yes. It's quite a strong yes now. Okay. I don't know if you could have seen that, but I've moved it up now to show you, but I didn't want to move it up to show you because it affects the reading. Basically, the answer for you, Debbie, with Billy is yes, it is going to, it's the right time for you. And basically your friendship with Billy is going to extend into a relationship. But what I wanted to let you know is it started off sort of circling. It was a yes, and then it started circling. And then after a little while, then it was going back and forth quite more strongly. So I wanted to let you know that, yes, you're going to have a relationship with Billy, and things, not so much straight at the beginning, but things a little bit down the track, possibly, 3, 4, 5 months into the relationship, there may be a few hiccups and a few things that you are both going to work through, or there's going to be something that's going to come on to hand with you and that you may need to sort out with him. It's not going to be a huge drama. It's just a little hiccup or, you know, a rise in the road for you both to get through. And then basically, so my yeses are back and forth. And basically then I feel that after you get through that little hiccup and those few things that you've got to clear and discuss and sort out, it's going to be a straight road. So I hope that was helpful, Debbie. If you've got any questions, just let me know. And those things that came up when it was circling, it doesn't at all mean that there's going to be fighting or anything like that, or bickering or breaking up. It just means that there's going to be just a few, you know, I call them teething issues that are going to come up for you and that you'll need to just sort through them. And Debbie says, I just don't want to waste any more time. I'm too old for it. I divorced after 28 years. He asked me and I feel like it's going nowhere. So thank you. Okay. You're welcome, Debbie. Yeah, so, you know, and the key to relationships as well is talking and discussing if an issue comes up. So I hope that gives you some light on the situation, Debbie. To Sean Rives says, still here for one card. I'm sorry, to Sean, I didn't see your first message come up. We've had quite a few people coming on, so I'm sorry if I've missed that. I didn't actually see your first message come up, darling. Okay, so I'll connect in to Sean now. So you'll have to keep us updated, Debbie, on your relationship. Debbie says, you are so awesome and I enjoy your show. I tell everyone. Thank you. Our referrals, we love referrals. We want as many people on here as we possibly can, you know. As we do this light work, we love, you know, helping and connecting in with people. So thank you for sharing. Okay, I feel that's a card for you, to Sean, that just jumped out for you. Okay. The card that came out for you, to Sean, is Beloved One. It's from Archangel Camille. And it says, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So there is a person in your life at the moment that is basically on the same level as yourself. So emotionally, physically, spiritually, and this person in your life, you basically connect on all levels. You may or may not be dating this person at the moment, but it's basically confirming that this person in your life, you are both on the same level and you are both literally on the same journey and path. On a spiritual, they're basically your spiritual soulmate. So the person that you feel closest to in your life, a male figure, it's basically confirming that that person is your soulmate and that that person is going to be there through thick and thin for you and is going to resonate with you on the most deepest level that you can imagine. So if you've got someone in your life at the moment that you feel that you are both, you know, spiritually inclined, and someone that you feel is basically that knows you back to front, you know, you don't even have to ring them and tell them something, and they may even know that something has happened or something's bothering you. You know, they connect with you on that spiritual level. They connect with you on that emotional level. They feel all those bits inside when you're sad. It's letting you know that that person is basically your soulmate. So let me know whether or not it resonates for you. And I hope that was helpful for you. I'm just going to have a sip of my tea. Tashawn says, I feel that way. Very accurate. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Tashawn. And if you need more clarification, just let us know, Tashawn. We can always extend on that reading with the 3 cards. Susan says, Van Rensburg says, will I get together with Paul in the future? Would love an answer, please. Okay. Thank you, Susan. Okay, I'll do Susan's reading. Okay. So I've had a card come out for you, Susan, but it's obvious it's not the one for your question. This is an angel card that's came out for you, letting you know about outdoors. It says outdoors, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So that card basically flew out of the card deck for you, just as a reminder to get yourself outside if you can, or take every opportunity you can to get yourself outside in the outdoors. If you're a creative person, it's going to allow your creativity to open up, and also going to be good for your mind and soul to get outside in the fresh air and nature. So I'll do that quick pendulum read for you, Susan. Okay. Susan, did you let me know his name? If you can let me know his name, that would be fantastic. And then I'll do the pendulum read for you for that relationship. I'm just waiting on Susan to let me know the name of this particular gentleman in your life. Paul. Okay. So will Susan and Paul continue in a relationship? I think it was at the beginning of a relationship. Sorry, Susan. So Susan and Paul, if you can give me the message for Susan and Paul. Okay, Susan. So the message that I'm getting is a yes. I was a little bit sidetracked at the start because the pendulum went left and right, which means a no, but it only did that twice before it reverted to front and back, which is a yes. So I'm not sure why it did that, but it sort of said no only twice, and then it was saying yes. It was going back and forth. So yes, your relationship with Paul will continue, and yeah, let me know that you got that answer, and I hope that was helpful for you. Don't worry about if the pendulum sort of went left and right once, because that could just mean that, it could be your energy that was coming through to me as well. You may be thinking that it may not work, and that could have been your energy coming through to me. So that short burst of that no may have been your own energy coming back through to me, but it was definitely a yes going back and forth for you, Susan. So definitely a relationship. And yeah, all's going to be well with that relationship with Paul. So I hope that was helpful. Facebook user, hi, I would love a card please to see if I have love coming in. If you can just let us know your first name, that'd be fantastic. I might actually, for your question, Deborah Freeman. Hi Deborah, how are you? How are you today? Jennifer. Thanks, Jennifer. Okay, I'm going to swap card decks for you, Jennifer, for your question. And I'm feeling the need to swap over to the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, so Jennifer, you're wondering if love's going to be coming through. Okay. I put some fairy lights up the other day, but they're not actually coming up so brightly. Deborah says, I'm frustrated. Oh, Deborah. I'll talk to you in a second. So the love reading that I've got coming up was for Jennifer. Jennifer. So your question, Jennifer, was if you're going to find love. Was that correct? I'm getting quite a fast-paced rush coming over me at the moment. Let me know if you've been quite busy recently, Jennifer. I'm feeling that things have been really busy for you, and yeah, sort of so busy that you feel possibly that you're being a little bit out of control. Okay, so the card that's come out for you, Jennifer, is the Fates card. So that's a really strong card that's come out for you, Jennifer. Basically, this card, the Fate card, is basically come out to say to you that what you are manifesting and what you... so Jennifer says, yes, very busy getting ready to move. Okay. Yeah, I felt that. I got a really strong feeling of busy and rush. And yeah, it was actually a bit overwhelming, that feeling. So that's why I was getting that, because you've been getting ready to move. So that makes sense. So the Fates card is yours, Jennifer. So basically that's come out to let you know that what you're wanting to create in your life and whether or not you've been trying to manifest it, is basically your fate, and it's going to come to, it's going to work out for you, and it's going to come to fruition. So, you know, the abundance that you've been seeking and the you know, attraction of a male figure in a relationship, it's all going to come to you, and that your fate is working. Your angels and your spirit guides, and they're all working for you, helping to push you towards this, you know, this thing that you've been so wanting to work out and come to you, which is the relationship. And yes, you're definitely going to come, you know, you're going to have that relationship. Jennifer says, I've been trying to manifest my twin flame back in my life. Okay, so I do feel with that card that's come out for you, Jennifer, the Fates, and it's got beautiful stars all over it. It's got the white angel wings, which is purity. Card number 17. So if numbers mean anything to you, that's the 17. I'm feeling that will happen. You've just got to just allow the process to unfold. Try not to rush these things. And you've got, you know, guides and angels helping you on that journey. So it's definitely going to come. And the more that you manifest and believe, I feel that it's coming. So I hope that helps, Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer says 7 is his lucky number. What a beautiful sign. I hope that brings you some clarity, Jennifer. That's really beautiful. Thanks for sharing. And Jennifer, try not to rush these things because, as I said, it's going to come through. Try not to rush it. It will come through all in good time. Susan Van Rensburg says, thank you very much. You're welcome, Susan. Jennifer says, nice, thank you. You're welcome.
Great show, Angelic Rose. We're coming to the end of the show. Let's talk about your website. Website. If anyone wants to book a private reading, I'll put the link in the comments. They can contact you there because not everyone likes the public reading.
Yep. So that's Angelic Rose Readings on Facebook. I've got that Facebook page for Angelic Rose Readings.
And we've also got your website, which is this one here.
Yes, that's the Facebook page, so people can go onto the Facebook page to look through the products.
It is too.
No, that's fine because there's so many different links. It's so easy to get confused. So that's the Facebook page, and people can contact me about products and things. That's a Purify Mind Body Facebook page. And the website is www, where I sell all holistic and spiritual products, www.purifymindandbody.com.au.
If anyone wants to contact Angelic Rose, please contact the page. If you can't find her, we'll put you in contact with her for a private reading. But
and I was just going to say, with the free card readings as well, there was a reading that I was doing earlier where I felt there was a lot more information that wanted to come forward. So anyone who does have a free card reading, if they're wanting to elaborate on that card reading, obviously it's the $20. But I just felt that there was one particular reading where there was so much more that they needed to know.
Yeah.
And I can't remember which one it was, but anyway.
The one card, very brief readings, and some more intense $20 on the show.
My pendulum is basically on fire. You should feel it.
Really?
It's really, really hot. Really hot.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks for your show, Angelic Rose. And thanks, everyone, for tuning in to Cross the Veil. I'm your host, the Psychic Cat. And we will see Angelic Rose this time next week. Oh, Tuesday.
Yes. I'll be back on Tuesday. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And only a few days away.
Yeah, so it'd be Monday for everyone in America. We're talking about our Tuesday in Australia. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you for watching a Guiding Raven Media production. Please like, share, and comment. We look forward to seeing you again soon.